Shalom, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. I know, it's been a while, but I did the wedding thing. Your girl got married. Through moving and just adjusting to becoming a new wife has been so amazing, and I am just in love with it. And with that said, today I want to teach you 5 things that I have learned as a new wife. Number 1, give that man some space. After a long day at work, who doesn't want to just have time to unwind? And you as a wife may or may not be part of that unwinding process. When my husband comes home, I greet him with a hug and a kiss and we talk for a bit, but afterwards I give that man his space, okay? I give him his space. Who wants to be bombarded with questions and conversation when they come home after a long shift? I know I don't. Sometimes you just gotta hold your tongue and not overindulge him with so much conversation at once. That man just wants to breathe and relax. You'll have time for him later, I promise. Number 2, be his wife, not his mom. You married a grown man who is fully aware of the decisions that he makes. Sure, he might leave his clothes on the floor or the toilet seat up, or he might forget to do something, but listen, that's where you come in. You are his helpmate. That's what you were created to be. You are to help him in the areas that he lacks attention in so that he can do better in them. Don't mother him into what he should and shouldn't be doing, okay? Don't sweat the small stuff, sis. It'll be okay. Number 3, it's okay to have uncomfortable conversations. You will learn quickly as a newlywed that living with someone, you might have missed some things in the courting stage that you might have picked up on initially, because talking to someone and living with them are 2 total different things. Some things are easy to brush off, but others do require a serious conversation. But having those conversations allows the 2 of you to become transparent, strengthening the relationship down the line. I don't know about you, but I'm a much better person because someone had a serious conversation with me that, though it made me feel uncomfortable at the time, was really for my betterment. And doing so with your significant other respectfully and in love can really make a huge difference. Number 4, learn to disagree respectfully. You are 2 different people coming from 2 total different walks of life. You're not always going to agree on everything, but as a wife, know this: though you might not always agree, you are required to always submit. Your husband will consider your understanding and reasoning when it comes to certain things down the line, but at the end of the day, what he says goes, and you need to trust that the Most High will lead him and guide him in whatever choice that he makes, and know that everything will be okay. If he wants to try something new, encourage him, support him as he goes through this new chapter in his life. And number 5, have realistic expectations. He probably won't compliment you all the time, and he probably won't give you a good job after you just clean the entire house, and he probably won't notice that you just rearranged the living room. And guess what? You'll live. I'm learning that men and women give and receive love differently, so you might receive love through words of affirmation, but his way of giving love might be acts of service. Just because he's not saying it with his words doesn't mean that he's not showing it with his actions. And as a wife, it's your job to learn your husband and learn how he gives and receives love so that you can adapt to that. Don't do what you're doing simply for the accolade of your husband. Do it knowing that you're creating a home that's warm and like a little heaven on earth. And I know I said 5, but here's a little bonus one. Don't stop dressing up. Don't stop looking good for your husband. Don't get comfortable when your husband is out there all day at work. Trust and believe that they're seeing people who are very attractive out there. Make sure that they can come home and remember that they have a baddie at home. Just saying. And that concludes today's video, you guys. I've learned so many other new things, but I do want to keep this video concise and short and to the point. Comment down below some of the things that you've learned as a new wife or a seasoned wife. I'd love to hear them. Any tips help. See you in the next one, guys. Shalom.